Have you ever stepped on the gas pedal only to find that your vehicle barely moves, or perhaps it stalls outright when you need it most? If you are staring at a check engine light, and your scan tool shows the code P2109, then your car has likely entered a safety state known as limp mode because the powertrain control module has detected a performance problem with the minimum stop position of your throttle or pedal sensor labeled I. This code is specific to modern vehicles equipped with drive-by-wire systems, which means there is no physical cable connecting your foot to the engine, and instead the whole process is managed by a throttle actuator motor and several sensors. These sensors are typically potentiometers that work like a volume knob on a radio, where a mechanical extension on the pedal or the throttle shaft moves contacts across a circuit board to change the resistance and send a signal back to the computer. When the powertrain control module sees a voltage signal from sensor I that does not match the program parameters for the closed throttle or minimum stop position, it assumes there is a major malfunction and limits your acceleration to keep you safe. You might notice a complete lack of throttle response, or your cruise control might stop working altogether, which can be very dangerous when you are trying to navigate through city traffic or merge onto a busy highway. The most common causes for this issue include a defective throttle position sensor or a pedal position sensor, but you should also look for corroded electrical connectors or a wiring harness that is rubbed through against the engine block. One very common culprit that many people overlook is a heavy buildup of carbon or oil gunk around the throttle plate, which physically prevents it from closing all the way to its minimum stop point. To fix this, you should start by performing a thorough visual inspection of all the wiring, and then use a specialized cleaner and a clean rag to wipe out any carbon deposits from the throttle body. If the problem persists, you will need to use a digital volt ohm meter to check for a steady 5-volt reference signal and a solid ground at the sensor connector. You should watch the signal voltage while you slowly move the throttle from the closed position to wide open, and look for any sudden spikes or drops that indicate a bad sensor. Normal voltage usually sweeps smoothly from about 0.5 volts up to 4.5 volts. If you find that the wiring and the sensor are perfectly fine, but the code keeps coming back, you might be looking at a failed actuator motor, or even a rare problem with the powertrain control module itself. You should definitely visit a professional mechanic if you are not comfortable performing these electrical tests, because a drive-by-wire system requires very precise calibration to ensure your vehicle remains safe and drivable on the road.